Hello? Chin chin? I'm running low. Just having my pasta. Very tasty. And I want to share some things with you. I'm going to do it while I'm having me dinner. Now that is commitment. How many YouTubers do you know who can do that? There's one tasty pasta. Nearly went down my bloody throat. Theatrics aside, let's get down to the crux of the issue. I want to talk about the word should. This word is a piece of goddamn crap. If I were in charge, I would have it stricken from the dictionary. It's a bloody waste of time. When you do something because you feel you should, well, you're basically being a goddamn hypocrite. That's right. Because if the word should is in the sentence, it means you don't want to do it. So for instance, I'm walking down the street, there's an old man, he's having some trouble. Thought comes into my head, I should help him cross the road. Why? I don't want to. So you see, I go and help him and I do it. He crosses the road. Bravo. But the whole time, I didn't want to do it. So instead of helping this poor old man out of a sense of sincere love and the actual feeling of joy of wanting to help him, I'm doing it because I should. How fucking sad. Hypocritical through and through. And this should word is throughout society. It's everywhere. It's coming out through the radio, it's coming out through the TV, it's coming from our parents, coming from our teachers, coming from our bosses, coming even from our friends and close acquaintances, our spouses, our girlfriends, our boyfriends, our fellow humans. And what's at the core of this lovely word should? Nothing but fear. That's right. And what does that fear come from? A lack of trust in ourselves. Yes, it can all be traced down to that. A lack of self-trust. So we're going around doing things because we feel we should, not because we want to, because we don't trust ourselves to do what we want. We are told that if we were all to do what we wanted, the world would be a disaster. Anarchy. That obligations are necessary to hold us together as a functioning society. Functioning society? Depressions are going up. More and more people are on antidepressants. More and more people are killing themselves. More and more people are becoming absolutely disillusioned with everything. More and more people are dying in the third world of hunger. There's more income inequality. Yes, that's something to hold together, isn't it? That's a real piece of work. So that's all it is, lack of trust in ourselves. Lack of trust in ourselves. Now how can anyone live that way? It's childish. How can anyone live without trusting themselves? If you don't trust yourself, you're never going to trust anyone else. And that explains why our whole society is laced with cynicism. And no one respects anyone. And most people seem thoroughly disillusioned with it all. The key is not to live from should. The key is to avoid should. The key is to live from what you authentically, sincerely want to do. Moment by moment. It must be total. You can't do it half-heartedly. Everything you do must be total. That is how a real human being lives. Real human beings, great human beings, realized human beings do not do things because they should. Because only the fearful live in such a fashion. And that fear is based on total lack of trust in oneself. And you know what it's like living a life of obligation. It's hell. No one enjoys it. No one has ever enjoyed being obliged to do something. It's impossible. You can only enjoy something if you want to do it. It's a fact. If you're obliged to do it, there's always going to be some low-level stress. So even if what you're doing out of obligation is the nicest thing in the world, you're meeting it with stress. You're not meeting it with positive alacrity and inspiration and energy. You're meeting it half-heartedly like this. I have to do this. And you're essentially dead. So, I've got to finish now because my damn camera doesn't have enough memory. I'll finish on this. Not that. Stop living from should. Have trust in yourself, okay? With time, it will provide good results, okay? You might have difficulty trusting yourself to begin with because we've been told since we were children that you can't, that you should be doing this, you should be doing that, because you're ultimately unreliable. But take the leap of faith, trust in yourself, have faith in yourself. Don't do things because you feel you should. Do things because you want to, and you will realize that all these things, all these obligations, can be done out of a true, sincere desire, and that an ordinary life and a great life can be lived at the same time. Just trust yourself. Don't do things because you feel you should. You're just adding another fucking walking corpse to the world. You.